Welcome to Lüderitz, a town rich in history, culture, and opportunity. Join us as we explore the exciting prospect at the inaugural Lüderitz Town Council Career Fair. Whether you are a student, a job seeker, or simply curious about the future, this is your chance to connect with the local businesses and industries that are shaping our community. The career fair brought schools from Lüderitz and Karas regional towns to come learn about the different career prospects out there. The first servant, His Worship, Honorable Sir Philippus Albertus Balhau, officially opened the fair.
I'd like to welcome our honorable councillors, our exhibitors, our students and future leaders of this community. Welcome to the Lüderitz Career Fair. Today is a sort of a big event for us because finally we can show our youth just how important your future is to us. I think this is a partnership between us and our youth because we, as you all know, there's a lot of excitement regarding Lüderitz at this point. Lots of amazing career opportunities on the horizon, lots of amazing dreams that you can chase. And if I look through this crowd, I see a lot of capable leaders. People who will take this town into the future and use these opportunities to make sure that it impacts and benefits the community of this beautiful town. I want to thank our exhibitors for coming through. All of you, thank you. Our educational institutions, our police, our businesses. There's so many people that have played a massive role to make this today such a raging success. But if I'm honest, it wouldn't be a success without you. As we know, Namibia's most valuable resource is our labor force. And if I look at you all preparing yourselves for the future, looking at these amazing opportunities that are coming down to Lüderitz, I share your excitement. I really look forward to an amazing future for this town and community. But it's up to us. Nobody's going to do it for you. So use this opportunity wisely. Ask the questions that you have. Speak to all of these exhibitors and make sure that you find the thing that you are passionate about. Because the amazing thing about these opportunities right now is that you can chase your dream, the thing that you are most passionate about. There's so many openings in this new job sector, so many things. They always say Namibia doesn't have the skill, that Namibia doesn't have the employees, Namibia doesn't have this or that. It's up to us to fill these holes, to make sure Namibia has it and we have it in an abundance. So I would like to thank all of our scholars for coming through. Thank you for listening attentively. And I hope you enjoy this career fair and that you walk out of here with a lot of new knowledge and that you are ready and prepared to capitalize on your bright future, which is ahead of you.
Meet industry leaders from sectors like renewable energy, tourism, fishing, and technology. Discover the diverse career paths available right here in Lüderitz.
The idea is we are only interested in this one, but we want to sell ammonia at the end of the day. So, ammonia is easy to transport. This must gas. And this you can have it in liquid form. The liquid is easier to transport, is safe to store, although it's dangerous. Because it goes overseas. So now when you have this, you put it into a system. And then what you do is, because there's nitrogen in the air, you put it in the air separator system. So this system now will allow us to capture nitrogen from the air. Hyphen Hydrogen Energy is a Namibian registered company, registered to develop the first gigascale clean hydrogen project in Namibia, in the southern part of the country, in the Chokayap National Park, previously known as a Spearcabit. We got 2 blocks which are about 4,000 square kilometers in size. We are to develop the first gigascale project of the country, Namibia, there. In terms of what is available for the young ones is in terms of what we signed. Our commitments to the government is one of the components is skills development, and then we have to look at education, training, and skill capacity development for the youth of Namibia. And in that, we still are looking at understanding in terms of what type of skills are available in the country, and then how we would then look at capacitating the youth of the country to take up some of the jobs in the project.
The Patani Village Council is a local authority council established in terms of the Local Authority Act 23 of 1992 as amended. Basically, this act mandates the council to provide and maintain municipal services and to ensure economic development. In a nutshell, that's what the council stands for. The council operates under 4 divisions. The Division of Human Resources, which I represent, the Division of Finance, which is responsible for managing the financial resources of the council to ensure objectives of the council. Then we have a very important division, which is the LED, known to be the Local Economic Development Division, or the division responsible to ensure local economic development, probably to venture into things like tourism promotion, business and entrepreneurial development, and any activities that entails sustainable development of the town. And then the technical division that is responsible for infrastructure and technical development of the town.
The Namibian Correctional Service is under Article 121, and the same provision is also made under Article 32, where the head of state actually appoints our Commissioner General. Now, if we move to Article 122, it outlines and it gives the General the mandate to provide a balanced structure of the correctional service, as well as to ensure that responsibilities with regards to administration, supervision, and control is taken care of. So in a nutshell, I guess, for us, we have our guidelines on our powers, procedures, and responsibilities in our Namibian Correctional Service Act 9 of 2012. And if I have to say it in a basic sense, we are basically the custodians of offenders. Well, we moved away from the prison setting to the rehabilitation setting a few years back. And our idea of the offender risk management correctional strategy is basically to provide inmates with all the interventions that they need that will enable them to reintegrate back into their communities. Now, this is also our basic mandate that we have. Our vision is to be Africa's leader in the provision of correctional services. So for us, we have tasked ourselves to get a plethora of different careers, which include social workers, doctors. We also have teachers, nurses, and a lot more, because we want to ensure that all the services that inmates need are catered. We haven't had an opportunity to interact with so many of the students in a while. So this career fair, it provided us with an opportunity to get feedback from them, for them also to be able to share what their understanding of us were. In the same vein, we also had, we could tap into a variety of talents within our community, which hopefully if they go and study, they can also come to NCS and help us go and continue with the strategy that we have. On top of that, most of the students didn't know what we were doing. So for us to be able to provide awareness for them to also understand how things are done, and hopefully to have a better outcome when inmates get released, that would really help us. And they asked a lot of questions, they were intrigued, and I can honestly say this was a very good experience for us.
Coming to town. So at NUST Lüderitz campus, we are offering short courses. We are offering new master's programs, specifically also approved for the NUST Lüderitz campus. We had a stakeholder engagement questionnaire where students and the public were asked what is it that they need, and these short courses were catered to that for the public of Lüderitz. So yes, we are very, very excited because this is the place to be. This is where we want to see and have students see what they want to be, because the professionals are going to roam Lüderitz and they're all going to be molded here at the Lüderitz NAST campus.
So Novanem is primarily located in Lüderitz. We were established in 1990 in March, just after independence. We're into fish processing, and we catch hake and bycatches. We, as I said, primarily located in Lüderitz. However, we also have other factories in Balfour's Bay. So we mostly into just fishing industry. So at Novanem, we pride ourselves in training and developing our employees. As I mentioned, we are the biggest employer in Lüderitz. We give different opportunities to our employees. A graduate should be attracted to working at Novanem because they will be given opportunities not only for personal growth, but also career growth, which will enable them to face challenges not only in the fishing industry but everywhere else, and not only limited to Namibia but also abroad. So they will have greater opportunities to explore, and we pride ourselves in ensuring that our employees are well trained and developed.
The Namibian Foundation for the Conservation of Seabirds, it's a non-governmental entity based here in Lüderitz. We are basically conserving and monitoring seabirds along the Namibian coast. We are based in Lüderitz because 4 of the breeding islands are here close to Lüderitz, which is Halifax, Possession, Mercury, and Ichibu. So basically, we are just trying to create awareness, teach the Namibian child and anybody else, young professionals, to teach them what we're doing, teach them about conservation, teach them about the marine space and marine species, with focus on the seabird species which we are protecting and conserving. Together with the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources, we go out to these islands to monitor, to find out what is there, to do some census and counts, and then when they're injured, we bring them into the facility to take care of them even further, the rehab care. So us being here is basically to just create awareness, to let the Namibian population know what is happening here on the ground, that the seabird species are declining, that there are various threats to them. So we are here on the ground to find out what exactly are these threats so that we can mitigate and come up with a plan together with the Ministry of Fisheries. So again, with the numbers declining and with more species being on our care, we're going to require even more individuals, such as myself. I'm a marine biologist, so you can start with marine biology. You can start with conservation studies, ecology, biology, admin positions, vet. We will require some veterinary services as well, because we are bringing in these seabird species and other marine life, and to protect them and to take care of them within our facility. So we will need a vet to sort of, take care of them, perform surgeries, and so yeah, from a spectrum of veterinary sciences to biology, marine biology, conservation management, natural resource management, ecology, data analysts, because all of this information that we are collecting, we're going to disseminate it, we're going to put it in reports, and this is going to feed into policy, we're going to feed into policy to the ministries to make informed decisions and so on. So it's a wide spectrum of sciences and data analysts and conservationists and ecologists and so on.
We farm here in Lüderitz, the first time that it's ever been done to this capacity ever before, and it's being done right here in Namibia. We farm it, we put it out in the oceans on our structures that we have already there, that has been engineered beforehand. It grows all the way to the canopy from about 5 meters or about 30 meters. It can grow anywhere. It grows super fast. That's the cool thing about this kelp, this giant kelp that we grow. And then we harvest it, and then we turn it into fertilizer, organic fertilizer that can be used in all your gardens and different fields on different crops. But the best part is that we only harvest the small part, and then the rest of the kelp stays behind for biodiversity boosting or biodiversity enhancement and carbon sequestration. The different careers that we can offer to the masses is a big variety, a big spectrum of different careers. I mean, we have divers that put the kelp in the water. We have the engineers that do the structures. We have the operations. We have skippers, for example. I myself was a master's student that was given a fund or the opportunity to do my master's with kelp. with CalPlu and the CalFirst Foundation, which is the non-for-profit organization that focuses on research. So we have different scientists there. We have people working in the hatchery, that's for the baby kelp, for example. We have people in processing that will then process the kelp once it's been harvested. R&D specialists. We have a variety of different options for anyone to choose from.
Participate in workshops that provide hands-on experience and insights into various professions. Learn about the skills needed to thrive in today's job market. The Lüderitz Town Council Career Fair isn't just about finding a job. It's about building connections, gaining knowledge, and envisioning your future. The town's junior councillors were also in attendance and shared their thoughts about this first.
The experience has been quite a nice learning experience, especially for the grade 10s, 11s, and the AS learners who are currently hoping to apply to universities. It's been nice to have universities such as last year, which really told us about the what we need to apply for, or what we need to study at the school. So it's been quite a nice learning experience for all the learners, and I really know that we don't take this opportunity lightly.
The interesting part of the career fair is that although it was just a minimum amount of companies, but I like that the information that they shared was it's like it can help us in the future for our careers. It actually provides something so that you have now the kids have more knowledge on the careers that they want to pursue in the future.
Everything was just so organized. But honestly, I think what I honestly loved was how the different stalls actually brought different things. So they gave different insights on different careers. And I think what honestly stood out for me was how friendly they were towards the children, and the information they provided was it was really beneficial and educational.
Different scholars also gave their first impression of the fair.
Honestly, it's a great honor because Lüderitz doesn't get most of these things. Like in the past years, we didn't have career fairs, but now we have, and it's really important for us, especially for us that don't know what we want to become. So we go out there and get more information and try to sum up everything in career choices and all that.
Yes, it broadens our mindset. We got to learn more new stuff that we didn't know about in depth. So what I'll say is that career phase is very important, not for everyone, for everyone.
These platforms gives us guidelines on our career choices. Sometimes most people also make their career choices from these platforms. And, we were given a lot of new professions that we were not aware of. Yeah.
And NAST offers studying classes in the career field of travel and tourism, and it also brings about it also allows me as a student to travel around within the country and outside the country during my studies.
Today is a wonderful day for us children to choose our careers and those things. There are many opportunities here whereby take our career choices and those things. I want to become a teacher, and I found out there at the correctional service at the police things, you can also become a teacher there on boats, in prison and those things.
The first servant, His Worship, Honorable Sir Philippus Albertus Balhau, also gave an exclusive interview detailing the reason for this historic career fair.
Well, I think it's important for us to engage with the youth, especially now with all the excitement around Lüderitz. We need to prepare the youth and the future leaders of this beautiful community of ours, but country equally. We know that there's a lot of excitement about the future industries which are heading to Lüderitz, and this expo or fair is really an opportunity for the youth to come and ask their questions, to try and identify areas that they are interested and passionate about. I think passion overcomes a lot of these challenges. So yeah, I think it's more or less aimed at really giving the kids a platform to explore, find more information on all of the opportunities which we hope will be heading to Lüderitz very soon. You know, the census was recently concluded, and you know, when you look at the stats, a 50% unemployment rate and a 60% unemployment in the youth, I think that speaks volumes to the urgency and really just how impactful an event like this could be. We need to prepare the labor force, as I mentioned, and it's our most valuable resource. And if we don't invest in them, and if we don't partner with the youth and prepare them for their bright futures, then who is going to do it? So we felt it's our duty and our honor and privilege to put on an event like this, to get them involved, to expose them to all of the sectors and industries that's on the way, and to get them the information that they need to make the subject decisions, and also to figure out if they're going to study, they further their studies, and which kind of institutions would best enable them to grasp the opportunities that's on the way.
The second annual Lüderitz Town Council Career Fair 2025 will take place from the 23rd to the 25th July 2025. Stakeholders and companies across the width and breadth of Namibia are urged to use this opportunity to engage and connect with prospective graduates from Karas region and in particular Lüderitz. For more information, please contact the Public Relations Office at the details on the screen. Join us at the Lüderitz Town Council Career Fair. Your future starts here. For more information, visit our website at www.lüderitz-tc.com or contact the Lüderitz Town Council. Together, let's build a brighter future.